unstable. I'm keeping exchanging between the Wi-Fi and the the hotspot. I don't know. But okay, anyway, let's see. Good. So what did we say about the first way to differentiate between a male and a female is what? Huh?
Looking at the ending.
Uh-huh.
And if it is a Tamar Bota, you say it's always, we're always supposed to assume it's female.
Okay, good. That's one. And number two, the second way.
You see the meaning of the word.
Yes. Uh-huh. So if the
There's
word,
some words
if
which don't end
yes,
with
there are some words, there are some words that do not end with tam or bota, but again, they are genetically or they are biologically female, like we said, ukht, bint, and the rest. Okay. Good. Now let's look into this. So when we are saying kini and kiniya, we are differentiating between a male and a female. So a female you say kini, a male you say kini, and a female you would say kiniya. Kini, kiniya. Good. So let's look into one other thing before we proceed. That we want to see how then about the number and the gender. We want to see the pronouns and how each and every one is addressed. In Arabic, the pronouns are 12. Arabic has 12 pronouns. They are divided into three, like the other ones: first person, second persons, and third persons. For example, if you say ana, that is I, and nahnu is we. You say ana, nahnu. So how do you say I'm a Kenyan, for example? Ana is for both male and female. It doesn't matter your gender here, but what comes after this should indicate whether you are a male or a female. So when you say ana, I am. Remember we said ana when we were discussing the introduction. We said ana Muhammad wa anta. Do you remember us saying that? Huh?
Yeah.
Yes,
yes.
ana Muhammad wa anta. I am Muhammad and you. Now, if you want to say I am Kenyan, you say ana Kini or ana Kiniya, depending on your gender, right? So you say ana Kini, ana Keniya, ana Tanzani, ana Tanzania, ana Ugandi, ana Ugandia. We'll come to Nahnu. So ana is I, Nahnu is we. These two are first persons. Then you come to anta, anta, anti, antuma. Sorry, antuma, antum, antunna. Oops. Antunna. Antunna. So ana, nahnu, anta, anti, antuma, antum, antunna. These five are second person pronouns. Second person pronoun. Anta means you, singular, male. So whenever you are saying anta, you are talking to a singular male, right? So you say anta Kini, anta Tanzani, anta Ugandi, anta Burundi, anta. Yes, Alia. Alia, are we together, guys? So anta means you, singular male, and anti is you, singular female, right? Anti. So you say anta, anti. Anta is you, singular male, and anti is you, singular female. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes.
So you say
Yes.
anta. You say min aina anta. Where are you from? Min aina anti. Where are you from? So when you are saying min aina anta, you are talking to Muhammad, and when you are saying min aina anti, you are talking to Halima. Min aina anta, min aina anti. So you say من أين أنت؟ أنا من كينيا. من أين أنت؟ أنا من كينيا. أنتما means dual. It's dual for both male and female. Dual means two in Arabic. Two is not plural in Arabic. So there's a way to talk, there's a way to address two people, and there's a way to address plural. So dual, antuma means you two. And again, here the gender does not matter. Of course, what comes after antuma specifies whether the two are male or female. But antuma is just you two. Are we together? So you say anta, anti, antuma. Antum is you, plural, male. Antum. So plural in Arabic begins from three and above. Three and more is when you can say this number is plural in Arabic. Two we say is dual. So three is when you say antum, you're talking to three male and more and above. Antum. And antunna is you, plural, female. Those are three ladies and more. Antunna. Adim,
Yes.
what is this sign here?
Which,
This one here. This looks three facing up.
is it shadda or something like that?
Yes.
So I can't hear you.
This is called shadda. So you stress, you say antunna.
So you're breaking.
Now I'm saying this is hello.
Hello.
Sorry
Hello.
guys, today my internet is unstable. I don't know what is the problem. It shows full, but I don't know. It keeps disappearing. So just bear with me. I don't know what is the issue. So I'm using both Wi-Fi and the hotspot. So I don't know. But anyway, let's just proceed. We'll see. That is a technology. You will never know when and where it will disappoint you. Okay, so where were we? We were discussing about the pronouns, right? Hello?
Yes.
Are you able to see the slide here?
Yes, I am.
Good. So we said there is ana, nahnu, anta, anti, antuma, antum, antumna. How many are those? 2 first person and 5 second person. Those are what? 7? Am I right?
Yes.
Good. And we said the pronouns are 12, right? So third persons is huwa, which is he. Here means she. Huma means they dual. Whom means they plural. And hunna means they plural female. So huwa is she. Sorry, huwa is he. Huwa means he. Hey, what's this? Huwa is he, and here is she. Huma means they dual. Means they are two. So when you are saying two, they, you say huma in Arabic. Huma means they two. Hum means they, plural, male. And hunna is they, plural, female. Are we together? Huh?
Yes.
So I can repeat again.
Okay. I said huwa means he, and here is she. Huma means they dual, they two. They two, they could be two male or two female, doesn't matter. The pronoun for both, the pronoun for dual male and female is just huma. But of course, the statement that comes after it will specify whether the two you are talking about are male or female. Whom means they, plural, male. So 3 male and above, when you're saying they, you are talking about as third person or persons, it is whom, plural, male. And they should be 3 male and above. Hunna means they, plural, female. So if you have 3 ladies and more, you would say hunna, they are, hunna, right? For example, if you want to say they are Kenyans, you say hunna, then you put that other one at the end. Are we together?
Yes.
You know, sometimes you need to go to dive deeper. You don't swim always at the shore. So we are going deeper. Not that much, but a bit deeper. So the pronouns in Arabic, I want you to you memorize these pronouns in that order, because everything in Arabic we said is based on number and gender, and the pronouns, they represent the number and the gender. Because when you're saying huwa is a singular male, here singular female, huma dual, hum plural male, hunna plural female. So it also rotates about the gender and the number. So ana, nahnu, anta, anti, antuma, antum, antunna, huwa, hiya, huma, hum, hunna. I want you to put it in that order, the way I listed. The first 2 are first person pronouns. The next 5 are second person pronouns. And the other 5, the last 5, are third person pronouns. Are we together? Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Are we together, guys? Is it clear? Any question on any of this before we proceed? Okay. So when you're saying I am so and so, or I am a Kenyan, it depends on who you are. If you are a male, you say ana Kini, and if you are a female, you say ana Kenya. Right? If you are a male, you say ana Tanzani, ana Tanzania, right? Then you come to anta, you say anta kini, then anti kiniya. Huwa kini, hiya kiniya. Those are singular. There's dual and plural. Of course, we'll see how they are addressed. Now, if you look this, ana tabib. Tabib is a doctor. Ana tabib. I am a doctor. Is this male or a female?
Male.
Male, yes. Because we say a male doctor is different from a female doctor. Now you see anti-tabiba. Anti-tabiba. What is anti-tabiba? What does it mean?
Female.
You are a doctor.
You are a doctor, male or a female?
Female.
Female.
Female, because anti means you singular female. And tabiba, the one ends with ta marbuta, automatically that becomes female, a female. So ana tabib, I'm a doctor. Anti tabiba, you are a doctor. Ana muhandis, what muhandis is an engineer. So ana muhandis, I'm an engineer. Is this a male or a female saying I'm an engineer?
Male.
Male.
Female. Okay, how would a female say?
أنت مهندسة.
No, here ana.
أنا مهندسة.
Yes, that's right. Ana muhandisa. And anti?
أنت مهندسة.
Yes, anti muhandisa, because anti is you singular female. Ana mudarrisa. Mudarrisa is a teacher. Is this male or a female? Ana mudarrisa. Farhaz.
It's a male.
Farhaz. Ana mudarrisa. Is this male or a female?
A male.
Uh-huh. Yes, Riaga. Where is Riaga?
She has network issues today.
Okay. Yes, Siti, tell us. Ana mudarrisa. Is this male or female?
That is male.
Male. Yes, Alia. Where is Alia? Haven't heard her today. Ali seems to be speaking, but we can't hear. Huh?
Hello.
Yes, Alia.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, but from very far. What's wrong? Is there a problem with your mic? Or it's
Maybe
internet
because
issue?
I'm using a different laptop from the one I used to use. So I think that's the issue.
Okay, tell us. Ana mudarrisa. Is this a male or a female?
It's a female
How do you know it's female?
because it has that ta at the end.
Ta marbuta. Not any ta. It ends with ta marbuta. That's right. That's right. Ana mudarrisa. Do you see City? City.
So how would you put a male for that one?
Mudarris. You just drop the ta.
Okay.
You see here we say tabib, tabibah. Muhandis, muhandisah. Mudarrisah. Then you drop the ta for male. It becomes what? Anta. Anta is what? Could you complete this, City? Anta?
Mudarrisa.
Yeah. Huh? Anta?
Mudarris.
Why do you say mudarris?
Because it is male. Anta is for male.
Yes. Yes. Anta is you singular male. Then anything that comes after anta should be singular masculine. That's right. So ana mudarrisah. Then you say anta mudarris. Huwa tabib. What is huwa tabib? Asiya. Asiya.
Yes,
What is the meaning of
Yes.
what is huwa tabib?
he's a doctor.
Good. Now here becomes what?
هي طبيبة.
Yes, here tabibah. You add ta marbuta then for it to be feminine. Huwa tabib, he's a doctor. Here tabibah, she's a doctor. Huwa muhandis. Yes, Farhaz. Where is Farhaz?
Yes, sir.
Huwa muhandis. What does it mean? What is huwa muhandis?
It's a male engineer.
Yes, he's an engineer. Now here, when it comes here, how do you say it?
Here, muhandisa.
That's right. هي مهندسة. You see? هو مهندس هي مهندسة. هو طبيب هي طبيبة. أنا مدرسة أنت مدرس. أنا مهندس أنت مهندسة. أنا طبيب أنت طبيبة. Are we together?
Yes.
So now you can get the difference between a singular male and a singular female, right? And of course the pronouns. The pronouns, you said the pronouns go with the gender. Good. Now let's see some other professions. For example, muhandis, tabib, mudarris. There is muhasib. Muhasib is an accountant. Muhasib, is that male or a female when you say muhasib? What is a female accountant? Adim.
محاسبة.
Muhasiba, yes. You say ana muhasiba or ana muhasib, depending on your gender. You say anta muhasib, anti muhasiba, huwa muhasib, hiya muhasiba. That's right. So muhasib is an accountant. What else? Tayyar is a pilot. You say tayyar. 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 Ali, how do you say I'm a pilot? Yes, Alia. Yes, Hamdi. Hamdi. What's wrong today, guys? Where is Joseph?
Yes, sir.
How do you say I'm a pilot? And tayyar is the word.
Antayar is the word, yeah?
Yes.
Do you say Anna Hattayar? Do you say that?
Say it again.
Anna Hattayar.
Why do you say? Why do you put had Anna and Anna? Why ha? It's just Anna tayyar. I am a pilot. You say Anna is.
I said Anna Tayar.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
right. Anna
that's what I
tayyar.
said. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Ruwaida.
Yes.
How do you say I'm a pilot?
أنا طيارة.
Say it again.
أنا طيارة.
That's right. You put her مربوطة there. You say أنا طيارة for a female. أنت طيارة. هي طيارة. So
Sir.
طيار is a. Yes, please.
I have a question. So
Yes, please.
Tayyara is not a plane?
Well, a plane is طائرة.
Taira.
Yes, طائرة is a plane. And طيار is the pilot. So.
Yes.
Good. So طيار, طيارة, محاسب, محاسبة. You can say ممرض. ممرض is a nurse. ممرض. ممرض is a nurse. What is a female nurse then? ممرضة. Yes, ممرضة. You say ممرض, a male, ممرضة, female. So it's ممرض, ممرضة. محاسب, محاسبة. طيار, طيارة. Then there's what? There's نجار. That's a carpenter. نجار. A female would be what? Yes, Ali?
Najara.
Yes, Najara. That's right. So Najjar, you say Najjara. ممرض, ممرضة. خباز, خبازة. خباز, there's خباز. خباز is a baker. This is called baker. خباز. That mukate you eat every day. Or you eat every day. The person who makes is called خباز. 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 أنا في مالود بغت. شريف أحمد.
خبازة.
Yes, خبازة. So say أنا خبازة. أنت خبازة. هي خبازة. When you say هو خباز. أنت خباز. So these are some. What are the other professions you can think of of any? We try to get the Arabic equivalent of that one. Huh? What is the other one? So مهندس, محاسب, طبيب.
Footballer.
لاعب. Say لاعب. لاعب. أنا female would what?
لعيبة.
Yes, لاعبة. That's right. You say لاعب, لاعبة. That's right. لاعب. لاعبة.
مصور.
مصور is a photographer, right?
Yes.
You say مصور. Yes, مصور. That's a photographer. You say مصور. مصور. Yes. مصور. A designer is called what is called a designer? مصمم. You say مصمم. مصمم. You see? مصمم. These are three mims. مصمم. That's a designer. مصممة. That would be a female designer. مصور.
خياط.
خياط. What is خياط?
A tailor.
Yes, that's right. It's called خياط. And a female would be خياطة. Right? So it's خياط, مصور, مصمم, لاعب, and the rest. There are many other professions. So the difference is just you put them both at the end of the female, a singular female, and you drop that for a singular male. So any word in Arabic can be turned into either masculine or feminine, unless there are some, of course, there are some words that cannot be either male or female, right? Talib is a male student. Talib, you say ana talib. Ana female would be what?
طالبة.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Sorry. Today there's a very there's a challenge. Okay. So Talib, we were talking about Talib. Talib is a male student. So see, how do you say I am a student?
أنا طالبة.
That's right. That's correct. You say أنا طالبة. I'm a student. That's right. أنا طالبة. أنا طالبة. Right? أنا مهندسة. أنا محاسبة. أنا مصورة. أنا مصممة. Right? Good. So that is a male and a female. A male and a female. If you are a male, you say أنا طالب. If you are a female, you say أنا طالبة. You say أنا طبيب. أنا طبيبة. أنا مهندس. أنا مهندسة. أنا خباز. أنا خبازة. أنا ممرض. أنا ممرضة. Is that understood to everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
So does
Now,
that mean mudaris means teacher?
yes.
Okay.
مدرس, مدرسة. There's also معلم. معلم is also another word for a teacher. You say معلم, معلمة. Right? معلم, معلمة. You can say رئيس, رئيسة. What is رئيس? President is called رئيس. رئيس. أنا female would what? رئيسة. Right? You say رئيس, رئيسة. You say رئيس أهورو, رئيسة Samia, Suluhu, that of Tanzania. You say Raisa Samia, Rais Uhuru, right? You say Wazir. What is Wazir?
Minister.
Huh? Minister. And a female would be what?
Wazira.
Wazira, yes. Say Wazira. Wazir, Wazira. Rais, Raisa. Right? Mudir. Mudir is a manager. Any
Mudira.
senior managerial position is called Mudir. Even the VC, vice chancellors, are called Mudir Jamia. So Mudir, a manager, even the whatever, the principal, the headmasters are called Mudir. Right? You say Mudir, a female would be what? Huh?
Mudira.
Mudira, yes. So you say Mudir, Mudira, Wazir, Wazira. Amid is a dean. So in your school you say Amid. Amid is a dean. And a female would be what? Amida, right? You say Amid, Amida. That is that's a dean. You say Amida, Raisa, Mudira, Wazira, Muhasiba, Muhandisa, Najara, and the rest. So that is the singular, the formation of singular, the difference between singular male and singular female. So Ana, when you say Ana, means I am. What comes after that should define whether you're a male or a female. You say Ana Tabib if you are a male, and if you are female, you say Ana Tabiba, Ana Muhandis, Ana Muhandisa, Ana Mudarrisa, Ana Mudarris, right? Ana Muhasiba, Ana Muhasib, Anta Muhandis, Anti Muhandisa, Huwa Muhandis, Hiya Muhandisa. Are we okay with the singular, the formation of singular for both male and female? Is that understood to everybody? Huh?
Yes.
Good. Now we said there is also dual. We said there is dual. What are the two pronouns in Arabic that that shows dual? There are two pronouns, one in second person pronouns and another one in third person pronouns. Which one are those?
Is it who and whom?
Yes.
Is it who and whom?
Who is he and whom is they, plural male? We are looking for dual, two people.
Huma and Tuma.
Yes, Huma and Antuma, that's right. Antuma means you two, and Huma means they two. So those are the two pronouns that are referred to dual. One is in second person pronouns, that's Antuma. They, I mean you dual, and the other one is Huma, means they dual. Good. Now, how do you form dual in Arabic? There's a formula for formation of dual in Arabic. It's very easy. It's plus alif plus na. It's that simple. Right? It's in that simple. For example, this is Tabib, right? If you want to turn Tabib into dual, you add alif and you add na. So Tabib becomes Tabiban. 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 That's how you are Tabiban. Tabiban. So the word is Tabib, it ends here. But when we add alif and na at the end, it means two doctors. Two doctors. Tabiban. Tabiban. Are we together? Tabiban. So you say Nahnu Tabiban. We are doctors. You are two, and you say Nahnu Tabiban. We are doctors. Tabib, Tabiban. Muhandis. Who can tell us Muhandis becomes what? It's just that long and that long vowel, you add it. So Muhandis.
Muhandisan.
Yes, Muhandisan. That's right. Muhandisan. So you say Tabiban, muhandisan. And muhasib,
Muhasiban.
muhasiban. That's right. Muhasiban. And tayyar, tayyar becomes what? Hmm? Hello?
It's the yaran.
Yes, it's tayyaran. Tayyaran. And the khabbaz. Yes, Adim. Khabbaz.
Kabasan.
Khabbazan. Yes, Farhaz. How do you say Najjar?
Najaran.
Yes, Najjaran. It's that simple. Najjaran, Khabbazan, Tabiban, Muhandisan, Mudarrisan, Ra'isan, Waziran, Mudiran. How about Talib? How do you say Talib? Talib is a student, a male student. How do you say to male student?
Taliban.
Yes, Taliban. Taliban. So when you say Taliban, you are not referring to those people in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
You know, initially, actually, they were students. They were students. They just rebelled. They were students. They were not happy the way the system
Was being run.
Yes. So they just decided to take the guns and probably, according to them, correct the mistakes. So that's why they're called Taliban. They were students, actually. They were students in a boarding. So they just took guns and they decided to rebel against the system. That's why they're called Taliban. They call themselves. Actually, they don't call themselves Taliban, but they are people named them Taliban. To them, they have another name. Good. So that is Taliban, Tabiban, Muhandisan, Najjaran, Khabbazan. Now, all those we are putting a and na. It's when the word is in singular masculine form. How about like a tabiba? We say tabib is just tabiban. How about tabiba? How about tabiba? Can somebody tell me how we turn this into dual? Tabiba. How do we turn tabiba into dual?
I think it will still be Tabiban because we said the dual is irrespective of gender, right?
Well, did we say that? We only said the pronoun antuma and huma is for dual irrespective of their gender. But what comes after them should specify whether the two are male or the two are female. Say the dual, the what is called antuma and huma, those ones they just show two people. They don't show any gender, right? But tabiba, we said a male doctor is tabib and a female doctor is tabiba. Now when we are turning this into dual, how do we do it? You have to think critically, guys.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Guled.
Can we say Dabibatain?
Tabiba 10.
Yeah.
We were adding alif and nun at the end. Why do you say 10?
Okay.
Tabibatan.
Tabibatan. Muhammad, why do you say Tabibatan? How do you do with this ta?
I think.
Yes, Muhammad, proceed.
No, it's just Guled gave me an idea. I think the ta is for the femininity, and then we go with the old rule of adding alif and nun.
And the ta?
I think the ta is for representing the females. I'm not sure.
You are very correct. That's very correct. City. This ta represent female. If you drop, then that element of feminine is gone. And here we want to retain this one. This star must be retained. There's no way you can drop this star and you want to say you want to say these are two female doctors. If you say tabiban, those are two male doctors. Two female would be tabibatan. This ta is there to be retained. We don't drop this ta because it what gives the nature of feminine, right? It is what gives the word that nature of feminine. Tabibatan, 2 female doctors. Are we together, City?
Yes.
But again, this ta is enclosed. And we said you add alif and na at the end. Is there room for this one to be joined anything? There's no room. So what do we do with this ta? We turn it into ta maftuha and we add the alif and ta. Right? You turn that ta into ta maftuha because we need to add some 2 or whatever letters. And this ta is already ta marbuta, and we said this one is only found at the end where there's no room for connection. So you change this into ta maftuha and then it becomes tabibatan. Tabibatan. Now this is the ta marbuta that we changed it or we turned it into ta maftuha because we want to have this ta here to represent female, right? And this alif and nun, they represent dual. So this ta, since it is marbuta here and it's closed, there's no way you can join anything with ta marbuta. You turn it into ta maftuha and you add alif and na at the end. So it becomes tabibatan, muhandisatan, mudarrisatan, khabazatan, najaratan, right? So it's muhandis, muhandisatan, muhandisah, muhandisatan, tabibah, tabibatan, tayyarah, tayyaratan, khabazah, khabazatan, raisah, raisatan, mudirah, mudiratan, najarah, najaratan, talibah, talibatan. Are we together?
Yes.
Is it clear to everybody? Con.
Yes, sir.
Joseph,
Yes, sir.
is it understood?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So that is how you turn a singular male and a singular female into dual. Tabib becomes tabiban. Tabibah becomes tabibatan. Muhandis, muhandisan. Muhandisah, muhandisatan. Mudarrisah, mudarrisatan. Mudarris, mudarrisan. Right? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, that's good. So anything you want to ask before we proceed to the next one? We're almost doing, we are done with the singular male, singular female, dual male, and dual female. Now we proceed to plural. Is it clear up to here?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So if you say ana tabib, ana tabiba, anta tabib, anti tabiba, huwa tabib, hiya tabiba. Then when it comes to dual, you say huma tabiban, huma tabibatan, right? Antuma tabiban, antuma tabibatan. Because the dual, the pronoun for dual is huma for third person pronouns and antuma for second person pronouns. They don't specify the gender, but what comes after them, it's what should be specified, whether the two are male or the two are female. So for example, if you are talking about two Kenyans, you say Kini for male and Kiniya for female, right? Kini for a singular male and Kiniya for a singular female. Tanzani for a singular male and Tanzania for a singular female. How do you turn this into dual for both male and female? Kini, what's the dual of Kini? What's the dual of Kini? Hello?
Kinian.
Yes, Kenyan. That's right, Con. You say Kenyan, two Kenyans. And Kiniya, two female Kenyans. What's the dual of Kiniya?
Kenyan.
Kenyan. That's right, Alia. So you say Kiniyan, Kiniyatan. تنزانيان تنزانيتان right جنوب سودانيان جنوب سودانيتان right أوغنديان أوغنديتان صوماليان صوماليتان right Djiboutian Djiboutiyatan because that ta is there to be retained for it to show to a female. We say Amerikiyani Amerikiyatan, Rusiyani Rusiyatan. Those are Russians, right? You say Hollandiyani Hollandiyatan. Those are Hollands. You say Yabaniyan Yabaniyatan. Those are Japanese. Are we together? Is it understood? Huh?
Yes, understood.
Okay. We said we dive a bit deeper. We don't stay just at the show. Okay. Now I think it is time for break. We qualify to have 15 minutes break.
Yeah.
So let's break for 15 minutes. By 10:45 we resume back. So.
So.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I do. Okay. Then we proceed. Mhm. Mhm. Just a second. Okay, okay, okay. I think we are good to go. Is everybody on board?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we are done with the what is called with the singular and dual for both male and female. Now let's see how plural is formed. Let's see how plural is formed. Let's see how plural is formed. Plural in Arabic, there are three forms of plural. One is called SMP, SFP, and BP. So that's 1, 2, 3. So the first one is called sound. This stands for sound masculine plural, sound feminine plural, and broken plural. This is broken plural. Don't read like don't read as British Petroleum. The broken plural. So this is sound masculine plural, sound feminine plural, broken plural. These two, they have formulas. The sound masculine plural, sound feminine plural, they have formulas. This one is plus wa plus na. That's un, right? This one is plus a plus ta. At, that long vowel. Are we together? So here, what we are saying plus, if the word, of course, you know, it's not us to decide which one should end with sound masculine plural or which one should end with sound feminine plural or which one would end with broken plural. It's Arabs already, they decided which word to go where. It's just like English where you add one S, another one ES, another one IES, another one, I don't know, something like, okay, those ones, right? So it is the Arabs. So this one already, the Wazungus, they decided which one to end with what. So this one is also the same. It's the Arabs that decided which one to end with sound masculine plural, which one goes to sound feminine plural, and which one goes to sound to broken plural. But majorly, if the word ends with ta marbuta, it should go with this. This is sound masculine plural. It's only for plural male, and this one is only for plural female. But this one can be anyone. You can see singular masculine that ends finally to be broken plural, or singular feminine that ends or will go to broken plural. So when we're saying plus wa plus na, it means you put wa and na at the end of that sound. For example, muhandis. What is muhandis? Huh?
Engineer.
A male or a female?
Male.
Good. So when you have muhandis, a male engineer, you add this at the end, then it becomes muhandisun. Muhandisun. Muhandis, muhandisun. Muhandis, muhandisun. That's the formula. Muhandis is a male engineer. Muhandisan are the dual. Then the plural is muhandisun. Muhasib. Muhasib is a male accountant, right? What is the dual of muhasib? What's the dual of muhasib?
Hasibat.
Dual. For those, what's the dual of muhasib? Dual means two people. Some male.
Hasiban.
Muhasiban, that's right. So the dual of muhasib is muhasiban, then the plural is muhasibun. Muhasibun. It's muhasibun. Those are male accountants, many, 3 and more. So muhasib, muhasiban, muhasibun. Muhandis, muhandisan, muhandisun. How about what is mumarrid? What is mumarrid?
Nas.
Male or female?
Male.
So what is the dual of mumarrid?
Mumarridan.
Mumarridan. Then the plural is mumarridun. Right? Mumarridun. Un. That's many nases. Mumarridun. Muhasib, muhasiban, muhasibun. Muhandis, muhandisan, muhandisun. Are we together, guys? Huh?
Yes.
Okay, let me give another one. For example, Najjar. What is Najjar?
Carpet.
Huh? A carpenter. A male or a female?
A male.
What is the dual? What is the dual of Najjar?
Najaran.
Najjaran. Then the plural is Najjarun. Najjarun. You add un, Najjarun. See? Najjar, Najjaran, Najjarun. Muhandis, Muhandisan, Muhandisun. Right? Let me see this. Adim. Where is Adim?
Yes, sir.
I want you to do this. What is Khabbaz?
A baker.
A baker, a male or a female?
Male.
What is the dual of Khabbaz?
Kabasan.
Huh? Dual. What's the dual of Khabbaz?
Kabasan.
Khabbazan. What's the plural?
Kabazun.
Yes, Khabbazun. You add un. That's correct. Khabbazun. Yes. Khabbazun. Najjarun. Right? Where is Joseph?
Yes, sir.
Are you good?
I'm good, sir. I'm good.
Tell me this. Tayyar. What is the meaning of Tayyar?
The singular of.
What is the meaning of Tayyar first? I'm asking the meaning. What does it mean?
I don't know, sir.
Hey, my friend, we discussed this.
Fire or tayar?
Tayyar. Okay, Tayyar. Call it Tayyar. Eh?
Tayar is pilot. You said that.
Okay, what is the dual of Tayyar?
Tayarasan. Is it?
Huh?
Tayarasan.
Where did you get that, sir?
No, tires. Wait, Tayaran.
Tayyaran. That's right.
Yeah.
What's the plural?
Is it Tayarun?
Yes, that is it. Yes, that's it. Tayyarun. Yes. Tayyarun. Tayyarun. Is that understood? Sound masculine plural. Huh?
Yes.
Sometimes it could also be an na'in. Could also be an na'in. So it could say muhasibin, tayyarin, najjarin, khabazin. That's also possible. Now that is sound masculine plural. Let's see sound feminine plural. So for you to have sound masculine plural, the singular must be masculine. You have a singular masculine, you have dual masculine, then the plural masculine. You cannot have singular feminine that finally will end up being singular masculine, I mean plural masculine. There's nothing of that kind. So these matches, you have singular, dual, singular masculine, dual masculine, then plural masculine. Sometimes that plural could be broken, but what you need to know is the singular. Check the singular. If the singular is masculine, it should either end up in being sound masculine plural or broken plural. If it's the singular is feminine, then it should go to sound feminine plural or broken plural. Now let's see sound feminine plural. We said it's art, right? Art. For example, طبيبة. What is the dual of طبيبة? Yes, what is the dual of طبيبة? Yes, Adim?
Tabibatan.
Yes, طبيبتان. That's in order. طبيبتان. Remember we said this ta is to be retained. You cannot drop it because it is what gives the feminine test to the word. So طبيبتان. Now we said in plural you add at, a and ta at the end. A and ta at the end. A and ta at the end. Now this becomes who can try that one? Who can try it?
What do we add, sir? Could you please repeat?
And ta then. This long vowel. And ta then. This one.
So is it tabibat?
Okay, tabibat. Can someone else? Yes. Can someone else? Yeah, you're correct. Someone else? Tabiba becomes what? Now, you see, you need to notice one thing here. There is ta here, right? There is ta here. And we said, a and ta, alif and ta مفتوح together, they represent sound feminine plural. So there's this one, they represent feminine as well as plural and sound. And already we have ta marbuta here that represent feminine, which we never dropped when we were turning this word into dual. Now, since this one they represent both female and plural and sound, you don't need to have this ta somewhere in the middle. It's just it is redundance. You're having two tas that represent the same thing. So this one is dropped and the word becomes tabibat. Tabibat. You see? Tabibat. Tabibat. Because already the alif and the ta you are putting at the end. This one, they represent three things. They represent sound. Sound means not broken. We'll see that one. They represent female and they represent plural, right? This one, they represent all those. So this ta somewhere in the middle that we have it when the word was singular and we retained it when we were turning this into dual, you just get rid of this and then you say tabibat. Is that clear? Is that understood?
Yes.
Okay, so it becomes tabibat. Muhasibah. Muhasibah. That is a female accountant. Muhasibah. What is the dual of muhasibah? What is the dual of muhasibah?
Muhasibatan.
Muhasibatan. That's right. Then when it comes to plural, it becomes muhasibat. Muhasibat. Right? You say muhasibat. Muhasibat. This is and ta then. Muhasibat. Now, how do you say this one when it is muhandisa? What's the dual of muhandisa? Sharif Ahmed.
Muhandisatan.
Muhandisatan. What is the plural? Sharif.
مهندسات sir.
Muhandisat, yes. That's correct. That's in order. Muhandisat. So muhandisa, muhandisatan, muhandisat. Mudarrisa. Mudarrisa. Let me see who is this. Asia,
Yes.
what's the dual of mudarrisa?
مدرستان.
And what's the plural?
مدرسة.
Huh?
مدرسة.
Mudarrisat. That's a long vowel.
Okay.
You say mudarrisat. Yes, mudarrisat. Khabbaza. Farhaz. Farhaz. Where's Farhaz?
Yes.
What is khabbaza? Khabbaza is a female baker. What is the dual of khabbaza?
Khabazatan.
Khabazatan. That's right. What is the plural?
Khabazat.
Khabazat. That's right. Khabazat. That's right. Khabazat. Where is Hamdi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, today you are so quiet. What's wrong? So
Nothing.
tell me what is the dual of mudarris? I mean Amida. What's the dual of Amida?
Amidat.
Huh?
Amidat. The dual?
Dual, بس dual.
Amidat.
Amidat is dual.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
Bullet. Huh?
Amidatan. Amidatan.
Yes, Amidatan. And what's the plural?
Plural is Amidat.
Yes, the plural is Amidat. Amidat. Kon.
Yes, sir.
Mumarridah. What is the dual of Mumarridah?
ممرضتان.
And what's the plural?
ممرضات.
Yes, that's right. Mumarridat. Joseph. Where's Joseph? Mus'ab.
No, what's Amid again?
Amid is a dean. Amid could also be a chief. Sometimes even the chiefs and those whatever called Amid. Mus'ab Ismail.
نعم.
What is the dual of Talibah?
Dual.
Yes, of Talibah.
طالبتان.
And what's the plural?
طالبات.
You're correct. You're correct. You are very correct. Talibat. Even your names, you can turn your names into dual, into plural, right? You can turn your if you are Saeed and you are two Saeeds. Saeed.
نعم.
If you are two Saeeds, how do you say two Saeeds in Arabic?
سعيدتان.
Huh? Saeed.
يا سعيدتان.
That is a male name. It's not Saeedah, it is Saeed. So you say Saeedan. Yes. Yes, Saeedan. Saeedan. Halima. How do you turn Halim into dual? Ruwaida.
Yes.
How do you turn Halima into dual? Halima.
Oh, Halimatan.
Yes. And plural?
Halimat.
Yes. That is it. So you can have your names, you can put your names into dual. If you are Muhammad, you say Muhammadan. Muhammadun. You say Halima, Halimatan, Halimat. Fatima, Fatimatan, Fatimat. Right? Riyaga, you can say Riyagatani or Riyagat. Riyaga. You can have your name into dual. Yes. You can say Ismailani, see? So you can anything can be turned into dual. Ahmad becomes Ahmadan.
So
Yes.
why does the names not have a ta? You know?
Which names now? They do.
For example, you said Madan. No, why not Muhammadatan? Because I think for the other words, for example, and Tayara, I think it was Tayaratan, you know?
Yes, yes.
So I thought maybe Muhammadatan instead of Muhammadan.
Well, it's very simple. It's very simple. In any culture, Muhammad is a male name. In any culture, in most cultures. So Muhammad is only. So Muhammad can only be dual male and dual plural male. There's no Muhammad that is named after a lady, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's just like the way you will not see Halima becomes Haliman or Halimun, because Halima in the Arabic culture it's only for female.
Okay.
Yes, so it is Halimatani and Halimat, Fatimatani, Fatimat, right? Muhammadani, Muhammadun, Ahmadani, Ahmadun, because those one are for male and those one are for female.
Yeah, and earlier you said we can also replace the un with in.
Yes.
If I'm not wrong.
Yes.
So can it also be Muhammadin?
Yes, it can be Muhammadin. Yes.
Okay.
Muhammadin.
Okay.
But there must be reason. You know, in Arabic, when you're saying un or in, you must have reasons, specifically for grammar purposes.
Oh,
so, for example, you say, yes, it depends on the structure of it depends on where the word is placed in the structure, right?
Oh.
You can say هذا محمدان, or you can say هؤلاء محمدون, and then you can say مررت بمحمدين. It depends on where the word is placed as per the structure of the word. But we don't want to go into that detail.
Yeah, okay.
Because it will confuse. It will confuse. So we don't want to go.
Thank you so much.
Good. So that is about the female. Sound feminine plural ends with a and ta. محاسبة, محاسبتان, محاسبات. خبازة, خبازتان, خبازات. Are we together? Is that clear? Both sound masculine plural and sound feminine plural. Is it understood? Hey guys, what's wrong? You're quiet. Hello?
Yes, sir, we understood.
Okay. Okay, so let's see the third one, which we call it BP, broken plural. That one has no formula. That one is like the irregular we have in English. The irregular we have in English. For example, you have a child. What's the plural of child?
Children.
Yes, you say children, yes. Children. Why not childs or childish or child? You know, it's called broken. You say man. What's the plural of man? Men, right? You see? Why not mans or man is or mine is, or that is the English people to decide. It's the Wazungus who said this one we call it irregular because we cannot end with the regular plural. So Arabic is also irregular, which is the broken plural. That one is a bit complicated. We don't want to dwell so much on it, but I will give you some few words. For example, kitab. Kitab is a book. Kitab is a book. What is the dual of kitab?
Is it kitabat?
Yeah. The dual is, you are almost there.
Kitabat. Kitab.
Kitaba. I want to hear the last one sound. Kitaba.
Kitabat.
What is the last sound? Is it ta or na?
Ta.
Well, that is sound feminine plural. And I'm asking the dual. When you say kitabat, that is sound feminine plural. What is the dual?
Kitabatun.
Dual. Kitab becomes
Kitaban.
Kitaban. Yes, you just add a and na. It becomes kitaban. Right? Kitaban. That is the formation of dual. So the dual is kitaban, The plural is kutub, books. You see, kutub. This one is irregular. It does not end with kitabun like sound masculine plural. It doesn't end with kitabat like sound feminine plural. It's called kutub. Kutub means books. Kutub. So you say kitab, kitaban, kutub. So kutub is broken plural. It's the Arabs that decided this word should go that way. So you cannot intervene. And there's no structure for that. There's no structure. There are some words that go to broken plural. The singular could be male, the singular could be female, it does not matter. But the plural is broken plural. So kitab, kitaban, kutub. Another example, that's just one word. The other one is, for example, a pen. A pen in Arabic is called qalam. Qalam is pen in Arabic. So you say qalam. What's the dual of qalam? What's the dual of qalam?
Qalaman.
Qalaman. You are very correct. So the dual is qalaman. You add a and na. The plural is aqlam. You say aqlam. Aqlam. So these are pens.
Why can we say kalamatun?
Well, it is Arabs that said this one should be there. The Wazungu said child should be children and boys, man should be men and woman should be women. So that is how it is. Is that okay, Adim?
Yes.
Yes. So it is the Arabs that decided this one should be broken plural. It's called Jam'u Taksir. So qalam, qalaman, aqlam, right? Kitab, kitaban, kutub. Bint or What is What is
Mother.
Mother. What is the dual? What's the dual of Yes, Musa.
أمي.
Dual. Yes,
Man.
Yes, Umman. That's right. So Umman, two mothers. You say Umman. Umman. You put the one shadda here, Umman. Then the plural is Ummahat. Ummahat. Mothers. The reason as to why it's called broken plural, you see, if you look the singular, the structure is interfered. For example, you see this is qalam, qaf, lam, mim. If you look here, there's additional alif here and there's additional alif here, right? If you see it's alif and mim. There's additional ha here, right? So the structure is interfered, and there are 6 ways that structure can be interfered. You can add something, you can drop a letter, or you can add a letter or letters, you can drop others, you can just change a vowel. So just changing a vowel is also another way. So there are 6 ways of the way the structure is interfered. But here you see ummahat. These are mothers. You see is female. Then the plural becomes broken plural. Qalam is a masculine. Aqlam goes to broken plural. Bint. What is bint?
Girl.
Yes, bint is a girl or a daughter. What is the dual of bint? What's the dual of bint?
Bintan.
Bintan, yes, bintan. Then the plural is banat. Banat. You say bint, ba-na-ta. Again, this ta, there's alif in between the na and the ta. That's why they're saying it's called broken, because the structure of the singular is interfered. So bint, bintan, banat. Banat, those are girls or ladies. Are we together? So the broken plural has no formula. You can only see and memorize. That is the only formula. The way you knew child is children and men are men, man and men and woman are women. That's the only way you can know this one is broken. But with time you will learn. With time you will learn which one is broken and which one is not broken. Is that understood? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Good. So those are the three forms of plural in Arabic: sound masculine plural, sound feminine plural, and broken plural. We said the sound masculine plural, the formula is plus واو plus نون. مهندسون, محاسبون, طيارون, خبازون, نجارون, مدرسون. And the sound feminine plural is plus A plus تاءات, مهندسات, محاسبات, نجارات, خبازات, مديرات, وزيرات, حميدات, طالبات, and the rest. These are the broken plural. Just get those few words, and with time, you will know many words that end with broken plural. Is that understood? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to ask before we move to the next point? We are done with the, and by the way, if you go back to the pronouns, you say ana talib or ana taliba. For example, you say ana muhandis or ana muhandisa, depending on your gender, right? Then when you say nahnu, you either say muhandisun or muhandisat, depending on your gender again. When you say we, you can be male or female, right? Then if you are male engineers, you say nahnu muhandisun. If you are female engineers, you say nahnu muhandisat. Then you come to anta, you say anta muhandis, anti muhandisa, antuma. Huh? Who can tell me this? Antuma muhandis becomes what? Antuma means you two.
Muhandisan.
Yes, Alia?
Antuma muhandisan.
That's right. That's in order. Because antuma means you two. So you say antuma muhandisan. Antum, you plural male becomes what? Muhandis?
Muhandisun.
Muhandisun. That's right, Adim. Then antunna, which is you plural female, muhandis becomes what? Antunna?
Muhandisat.
Muhandisat. That's right, Farhaz. Muhandisat. Because antunna is you plural female. Then you say huwa muhandis, hiya muhandisa, huma, huma
muhandisatan.
Muhandisatan, if the two are female. How about if the two are male?
Muhandisun.
Muhandisan.
Muhandisan, yes, that's right.
Muhandisan.
Yes, you say huma muhandisan,
Yeah.
huma muhandisatan.
Okay.
Yes, depending on the two, whether the two are male or two are female. Then when you say hum, muhandis becomes what?
Muhandisun.
Muhandisun, that's right. And hunna?
Muhandisat.
Muhandisat, that's right. It's as simple as that. So make sure you can locate the pronouns. Which one is male, which one is female, which one is dual, which one is plural, which one is singular, which one is whatever. Okay, are we together?
Yes.
Okay, so let's move. This one you need it requires a bit concentration and revision. If you get it, you go and revise at your own pace, then you will understand all this. Okay, good. Let's see what's next. So that's about singular, dual, and plural. I think we are done with, together with the pronoun. Make sure you memorize the pronouns the way they are. We said you memorize, eh? The pronouns are to be memorized. and you memorize in the way we in the order we listed. Okay. Good. Let's see what's next. Now this one is called definite and indefinite article. Now in Arabic, when you want to turn a word into definite, it's just a matter of adding al. Al means the. You put al at the beginning of the word. You put al at the beginning of the word, then it becomes definite. Al stands for the. For example, kitab. You say al-kitab, the book. So this is just a book, but when you say al-kitab, that means the book. At least it's a book that is known to you and the person you are talking to. The person you are talking to. Qalam is a pen. Is any pen. You say hada qalam, this is a pen. But when you say al-qalam, that is the pen. It's a pen, a known pen. So when you turn a word into definite in Arabic, it's just a matter of adding al, then that words become different. Haqiba is a bag, becomes al-haqiba, the bag. Al-haqiba. Al-haqiba. The bag. So that is a non-bag. That's a non-bag. So al-haqiba. Al-haqiba. Right? It's al-haqiba. You put al, it becomes al-haqiba. Al-haqiba. Talib is a student, then become al-talib, the student. Is talib a male or a female student? Huh?
Male.
A female would be what? A female would be what?
Taliba.
What is the plural of kitab?
Kutub.
Kutub, yes. And what is the plural of qalam?
Aqlam.
Aqlam, yes. Yes, so talib is a talib. Daftar is an exercise book. You say ad-daftar. Ad-daftar, the book, the exercise book. So al stands for definite in Arabic. You don't need to, it's just adding al at the beginning, and this one becomes always at the beginning. Kitab, al-kitab. Qalam, al-qalam. Haqiba, al-haqiba. Talib, al-talib. Daftar, ad-daftar. Right? Muhandis becomes what? How do you say the engineer?
Al-Muhandis.
Yes, al-muhandis. Say al-muhandis. Al-muhandis. That is the engineer. You say at-tabib, the doctor. It's at least somebody who is known to both parties. Okay? So that's how you put this into whatever, now do this. Muhasib, you say al-muhasib. Maq'ad. Maq'ad is a chair. How do you turn it into definite? Maq'ad.
Al-maq'ad.
Yes, al-maq'ad. You say al-maq'ad, the chair. The chair. So a surah is the picture. What is a picture?
Surun.
Surah, yes. Surah. Is surah male or female?
Female.
How do you know it's female, City?
It has ta marbuta at the end.
Yes, that's right. It ends in ta marbuta. That's right. Haqiba is a bag. How do you say the bag? Yes?
Al-haqibatu.
Al-haqiba. That's right. Farhaz.
Yes.
Is Haqiba masculine or feminine?
It's a female
How do you know it's female?
because it ends with tamarbuta.
Yes, that's right. It ends with tamarbuta. That's right. So Haqiba al-Haqiba. Al-Mudarris. Al-Mudarris. The teacher. So what's a teacher?
مدرس.
Mudarris. So definite and indefinite is just a matter of adding al. Then that word is definite. Good. Now you want to see how you can count your eggs. You see, these are numbers now. These are numbers. So these are numbers. You start counting 1, 2, 3. Right. So this one. Okay, these two figures. I don't know what's called. These two, 1 and 2. This one. What is this one called? It has a name or a terminology in math. What is it called?
Counting numbers.
Counting numbers. That's one. What else? You have a name. No.
Natural numbers.
That's good. What else?
Numerics.
Numerics. Okay, in that numerics, there's okay. Yes. Another one.
Arabic numbers.
This one are called Hindu Arabic numericals or numeric, something like that. Hindu Arabic numericals. The reason also they were called Hindu Arabic. Initially, the Arabs were the first people to use this signs here. Arabs were the first people to use this. Then the Hindu borrowed. Then this other European borrowed. Then the Arabs, since this one is the other nations have taken, they decided to borrow another sign from other people. I don't know which one, but this one is the sign they finally adopted. But these signs, the Arabs were the first people to use. This 0, it was an Arab who introduced this 0. Probably you can search that. The first person who introduced 0 was an Arab, someone around there. So
I thought it was an Indian guy.
Well, 0, not it wasn't Indian. It was an Arab, Persian, around there, somewhere in the Middle East. You can search that one. So this was the names were given the Hindu Arabic numericals, numericals or numeric, something like that. So this one, it's okay to write this when you are writing Arabic. This is the other one they finally adapted after this one is borrowed by other nations. So this is another sign that is currently used, but it's okay if you use this. It's still Arabic. It's still Arabic. So 0 in Arabic they call sifr. Sifr in Arabic is called 0. You see, wahid is 1, ithnan is 2. You see, the 2 itself is dual. You see, it ends with alif and nun, right? Do you notice that? We said in dual, in any word, if you want to turn any word into dual, you add alif and nun at the end. Tabib, tabiban, tabiba, tabibatan. So you see, the 2 itself has the dual formula. So واحد صفر واحد اثنان ثلاثة, that's 3, أربعة خمسة, see that is خمسة, so خمسة, right? Which one is that one? ستة, that is 6, سبعة ثمانية تسعة عشرة. They sound like Swahili. Some of them sound like Swahili. Which one are those? You know, Swahili also heavily borrowed from Arabic. If you look into this, which one among these is Swahili?
Thalatha.
Huh?
Thalatha.
Start from here.
Sufur.
It is called Sufuri, right?
Yes.
Thalatha. Thalatha is it Tatu?
Yes.
But still they use Thalatha again.
For 30. it's 3 and 30 at the same time.
No, 30 is ثلاثيني. But ثلاثة, is it, do Swahilis use ثلاثة?
Yes.
No.
Yes, we do. We say thalatha or we say 3 or we say tatu. Both of
Okay.
them.
Oh. And أربعة خمسة نانة. The other one ستة. Swahili also say ستة, right?
Yes.
And سبعة.
Yes.
You say سبعة, not سبعة. They drop the a. How about ثمانية? No, not really. Do you use ثمانية or you say نانة?
Nane.
We
How
say
about
nine.
تسعة?
Yes, we
تسعة?
do. Yes.
And عشرة?
Sometimes.
Yes, that's what I had. You see, Muhammad will think he's Muswahili. You know, anybody who speaks Muswahili is not Muswahili. Muhammad.
Yeah.
So Swahili, the real Waswahilis, they say ashara instead of kumi. You say kumi, but ashara is, they use that one. Actually, the Swahili Sanifu, the classical Swahili, is so much close to Arabic.
Yeah, they even say 50, you know, instead of
Yes,
50.
yes. So
Yeah.
it is so close to. So if someone speaks Swahili Sanifu, and you speak also classical Arabic, it's like 20 or 22% you understand each other. 22 to 20 to 22% you stand each other. But of course, not anybody who speaks Swahili is Swahili. The real was Swahili. Those who Swahili is their mother tongue. And not everybody who is in coast is Swahili. They have many other mother tongues.
Yeah.
City, am I right?
But we have people who are not Swahili, but you know, when they speak, you'll think they're Swahili because of the accent.
Yes. That's true. That's true. So it is the real Swahili that will speak ashara, will say ashara, or will say khamsa or thalatha, but the rest will say tatu or whatever. So that is how you count. You say صفر واحد اثنان ثلاثة أربعة خمسة ستة سبعة ثمانية تسعة عشرة. Are we together? Now I want somebody to read. Somebody to volunteer and read these numbers. Yes, Adim. Let me start from top. When everybody reads. Adim.
Yes. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. That's correct. Yes, Alia.
It's 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. Yes, Asia.
It's 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
Sitta. You see, it is double T here. Sitta. It's shut on the top. Yes, you say sitta. Good. That's well done. Yes, Firdausa.
0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. Yes, Farhaz.
0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. Yes, good.
0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. Yes, Hamdi.
0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. Yes, كن.
0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. Yes, محمد أحمد.
0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. That's right. Yes, مصعب.
0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. Yes, رياضة. Yeah, still shows there. Yes, رياضة. رياضة.
8 9 10.
We only had the last two. Yes, رويدة.
0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. Yes, موسى.
0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. ستي.
0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
That's right. That's right. So it is ستة سبعة. Make sure you don't drop the double tap. ستة and سبعة. You don't drop the عين as well. Good. Now who can pronounce this? Somebody to say what is this one?
10.
عشرة. That's right. عشرة. That's 10. And this one?
5.
And this one?
2.
اثنان. That's right. Here?
4.
أربعة. This one?
7.
And this one?
8.
That's right. Here?
2.
This one?
1. 9.
Good. That's good. So these are this is how they are written. They started from left. They were to start from here to go this way. But anyway, we also said the normal 1, 2, 3 is okay to write. There's no harm in writing the normal 1, 2, 3. The one that Tamara used. Good. So here you asked to fill in this blank. زينب من كينيا هي كينية. زينب من كينيا هي كينية. She's Zainab is from Kenya. She's Kenyan.
We can't hear you well.
Okay. Here it is Zainab in Kenya. What does it mean? What is Zainab in Kenya?
Zainab is from Kenya.
That's right. هي كينية.
She is Kenyan.
She's a Kenyan, yes. Salim in Ghana. Salim is from Ghana. Ghana. That is in the Arabic of Ghana. So Salim in Ghana, what do you feel in here?
هو غني.
Yes, هو غني. That's right, Firdosa. هو غني is Ghanaian. هو غني. So you said هي كينية. هو because Salim is male. Maryam من اليمن. Maryam is from Yemen. What do you do here? Maryam من اليمن.
هي يمنية.
Yes, that's right, عليها. You say هي يمنية. مريم من اليمن هي يمنية. عائشة من السعودية. عائشة is from Saudi. عائشة من السعودية. So what do you say there?
هي السعودية.
Yes?
هي السعودية.
Yes, هي سعودية. That's right. عائشة من السعودية هي سعودية. أحمد من المغرب. Where is Maghrib?
Morocco.
Morocco, that's right. That's right. What is Morocco? So Ahmed bin al-Maghrib. Ahmed is from Morocco. So how do you say? What do you fill in there? Ahmed bin al-Maghrib. Yes. Ahmed is from Morocco. So how do you say he's Moroccan?
هو مغربي.
Yes, هو مغربي. هو مغربي. He's Moroccan. Yes. Ahmed من المغرب. هو مغربي. هو مغربي. هو مغربي. He's Moroccan. That's fine. Good. Anything you want to ask? Any question, anything you want to know about what we discussed in today's class? We discussed singular, male, female. We discussed dual. We discussed plural, sound masculine, sound feminine, dual. We discussed, broken. We discussed numbers, nationalities. We also have gone through, these readings, the alphabets and all those, the long and the short. Those are just a revision, the long and the short vowels, how to read these words, nationality, some professions, talib, tabib, tabibah, muhandis, muhandisa, tayyar, tayyara, and the rest. Is it clear? Is it understood to everybody?
Yes, sir.
Good. So anything that you want to know before we move to next? Okay. There was an assignment that you were to do. Has everybody done the assignment? Is there anybody who did not do the assignment? Be honest. Be honest. Joseph. Where's Joseph? Con?
Yes, sir.
Have you done the assignment?
Yes, sir, but not complete. I was able to rewrite the sentences only, but the other part of the assignment, I wasn't able to get my hand on the notes.
Okay. Is there someone else who has not done the assignment? Farhaz. Where's Farhaz?
Yes, sir.
Did you do the assignment?
Yes. See, it was the one where we have to write the final position, initial position.
Yes.
The letter.
That was one, huh?
Yes. The other one, I'm still working on it. I'm trying to write the letter so I can write it by myself.
You want to rewrite also the conversation and yes, Adim.
I haven't been able to do the final position thing because I did not get it. I forgot that we're supposed to do it, but I've rewritten the conversation in the countries.
Okay. How many countries have you listed?
20.
20. That's good. Could you read for us some of the countries you listed, both Arabic and Arabic? Just read for us some few.
Okay. Kenya is Kenya. Kenya.
Yes.
Japan is Japan. And then Turkey is Turkey.
That's right.
Spain is España.
That's right.
Russia is Russia.
That's correct.
Poland is Poland.
That's
Bolanda.
Right. That's right.
Greece is Yunnan.
Yes, Yunnan, that's right.
Germany is Almania.
That's correct.
France is Francia.
That's right.
France also.
France, yes.
Yeah. Italy is Italia.
That's right.
South Sudan is General Sudan. Egypt is Misr.
Mhm.
China is Sin.
Yes, Sin, Sin.
Sin.
That's right.
Morocco is Al Maghreb.
That's right.
Maghreb.
Al-Maghrib, that's right.
North Korea is Korea Al-Shumaliya.
That's correct.
Which one again? Algeria is Aljazair.
That's right. Aljazair,
South Korea is Korea Al-Junubiya.
That's right. That's right. Korea al-Janubiya, Korea al-Shumaliya. That's correct.
Which one again? Sweden is Al-Suwaid.
Yes, Sweden, Swede.
Yeah, that's all.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Has anybody gone to the what's called West and Central Africa? Is there somebody who has searched into those, the names of those countries? West Africa, no, I mean Central Africa. I'm a Sharif. Where's Ahmed Sharif? Yes, City.
Yes.
Did you do the assignment?
Yes, I did. I did.
Okay. We completed both all the conversation, the letters, and the countries. Give us the names of some countries.
So are you talking to me or to
Yes,
Ahmed
I'm talking
Shakir?
to you, yes, City.
Okay. In addition to the ones that have been mentioned, I also found I don't know how to read them because they didn't put the Fatha and Kasri, but I wrote them.
Like which country?
I found the Cayman Islands. It's I really don't know how to read this. And then there was Chad and Chile and Ivory Coast.
Chad is what in Arabic?
Chad is, it has a noon and a shin and a dal.
It's not known, it is ta, actually, it is tashad. They say tashad.
Oh.
It is ta. And which is the other country?
There was Chile.
Chile, they call it, is it a sheikh?
It had a shin and a ya and a
kaf.
lam. No, it didn't have a calf. And then there was Ivory Coast.
What do you think Islam is kaf?
Oh, okay.
And Ivory Coast?
Ivory Coast had a sin with connected to
it's called Sahil al-Aj. Sahil al-Aj.
Okay.
Right? Sahil al-Aj, that's Ivory Coast.
And then there was Cyprus, which was starting with a kaf, and ba and ra, and it was what? And a sword at the end.
Qobrus, yes. Oh, yes. It's Qobrus. Yes. It's kaf. It's kaf, ba, ra, so Qobrus.
And then there was Greece.
Yeah, yes.
There was Greece, which was starting with alif, and then lam, and then ya, wow, and then noon with an alif, and then noon again.
Al-Yunan.
Yes.
Al-Yunan.
That's right. That's Al-Yunan.
And there was another very long one called Montenegro. Yeah, it started with an alif and lam, and then a jim, and then ba, and then la, and then the other word was alif, and then lam alif, and then sa, and then wa.
That's called Al-Jabal al-Aswad.
Al-Jabal al-Aswad.
It's called Al-Jabal al-Aswad.
Yes, and the last one I wrote was the United Kingdom. It was alif and then lam, and then mim, then mim, and then lam, and then kaf, and then ta marbuta,
Yes.
and then alif, and then lam, and then mim, and then ta, and then ha, and then dal, and then ta marbuta.
That's المملكة المتحدة. That's
They
المملكة
did not
المتحدة.
put the vowels, so I had trouble reading them.
It's called المملكة المتحدة. That's United Kingdom.
Yes.
Britain is just Britannia. They call it Britannia. But when you say the United Kingdom is المملكة المتحدة. Good. Good. That was good. That was good. That's good. Someone is the additional names of some countries. Rega, you still have the mic issue, the mic problem.
No.
Today we missed you. You were so silent. You said you have, what is the problem? Is it the mic? Or the
No,
internet?
it was my internet.
Okay. So
Yeah.
tell us, do you have any additional names, countries? Have you done the assignment first?
Yes.
You did the 3 assignments.
I found Austria, Al-Namsa,
Namsa, yes.
Macedonia, Macedonia,
Macedonia, yes.
Norway, Al-Naruj,
Norwich.
Vatican, Al-Vatican,
Yes, Al-Vatican, because there's no V, you just say Al-Vatican.
Northern Ireland, Islander Al-Shamalia.
Yes, Ireland al-Shimaliya.
I got Cyprus, Comoros.
Yes.
And I think the rest were mentioned.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's fine. That is fine. Anyone with any additional points? Gulet.
Yes, sir.
Anything to add on that?
Actually, I haven't read the countries. I have written the different forms of writing the words in the conversation.
You rewrote the conversation.
Yes.
Okay, good. Ruwaida?
Yes.
Anything to add on the countries that was mentioned?
Most of them have been mentioned already, but I got Switzerland, which was Swissra,
Yes, Swissra, that's right. Swissra.
and yeah, the rest have been mentioned.
That's right. Swissra, that's Switzerland. That's right. That's right. Okay, that's good.
Can I add some? I don't know if
Yes,
they have
please.
said.
Yes, Sharif.
So Zimbabwe is also Zimbabwe.
That's correct.
Zambia is also Zambia.
That's right.
Yemen is Al Yemen. Vietnam is Vietnam. Venezuela is still Venezuela.
That's right.
And Uzbekistan is also Uzbekistan.
Yes.
Uruguay is also Uruguay with rain.
Yes.
And United Kingdom is Mamlakat al-Muttahida. Emirates, the UAE is Al-Imarat al-Arabiya al-Muttahida. Ukraine is Ukraine still. Uganda is Uganda still.
That's right.
Turkmenistan is also Turkmenistan. Tunisia is Tunis. Togo is Togo. Thailand is also Thailand. Okay, most of them are the same actually.
Okay.
I
Thailand,
think.
actually, Thailand is just say Thailand instead of you just say
It's
Thailand.
It's Thailand,
Yes.
yeah. Ta. I can see.
Malaysia.
Tanzania is
Indonesia.
Tanzania with Ta.
Yes, yes.
Syria is Syria. Switzerland.
Suisra.
Suisra, yeah, Suisra.
Mhm.
Sweden is Sweden with sin.
Swede, yes.
Yeah, Sweden. Oh no, it's a Swede actually, not Sweden.
It's a Swede. Yes.
Swede. Yeah,
Okay,
basically,
that's
yeah.
good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Actually, majority of the African countries they carry the name apart from Algeria, Jazair, Maghreb, Morocco, the rest. Sahel al-Aj is the Ivory Coast. That one actually is a direct translation. Sahel al-Aj is Ivory Coast. So coast is Sahel and Aj is Ivory. So that one is a direct translation. Nigeria, Niger, Mali, those ones they don't change names. Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Zambia, all those ones they just retain their names. Good, good. Well, that is our today's class. Unless somebody has any question before we make some 1-2 announcement. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. So still we emphasize on you revise what we discussed. We discussed a number of things today. We discussed a number of things. We so much discussed on grammar issues, dual, singular, plural, forms of plural, definite and indefinite articles. This one with al. You see, pronouns, on all those. So make sure you revise properly, because in the next class we will also begin with a recap. That one will give time to the recap, right? Although today majority of you logged in late, but we still will give time to the recap, because we cannot move ahead unless we understand we get all what we discussed in our today's class. So make sure you do a proper revision. I want you to memorize the pronouns in the order we listed. أنا, نحن, أنت, أنت, أنتما, أنتم, أنتن, هو, هي, هما, هم, هن. Everyone will read that in that order. So make sure you memorize that. You also rewrite this conversation, al-hiwar, this conversation. Make sure also you rewrite the conversation. So are we together?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Still there's somebody who said is revising the letters. You need to revise the letters properly, because we are done with the letters. Now we are reading sentences, words, all those. So we don't want to ask which letter is this, which one is that, which one is whatever. By now in week 4, everybody must have mastered the consonant and all those. Make sure you try to read as if you try to read, because they are voweled. Any word that is voweled or any sentence that is voweled, try to read. It doesn't matter whether you understand the meaning of not or not. It is that reading skill that you need to develop, and that the reason as to why we're asking you to rewrite the conversation is because we want you to develop your writing skills. So those skills should be developed concurrently: reading, writing, speaking, and all those. So make sure you read, you rewrite these sentences, and you also do all the assignment all the exercises that are in this conversation. I will email just right away to the class chair. All this we verbally answered. You also answer them in your exercise book. So is that in order?
Yes, sir.
So all this dash blank, whatever we answered verbally, you answer them in your exercise book. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, good. Then finally, we postponed the quiz last week. I don't know whether still you guys you want us to postpone or you want us to do. What is your suggestion? Yes. Do you still need more time to do a quiz one, or you can do it?
Like the quiz is takeaway or?
No, it's not takeaway. You'll be given 20 minutes. You do it's a quiz. There's no takeaway quiz.
So the
Okay.
Huh?
You'll post it on Blackboard.
It will be in Blackboard. You'll be given 20 to so minutes. It is actually a quiz. Is just like an exam. Even the lockdown browsers, the monitors, those ones, they are installed in quizzes. So quiz is like an exam. You're given 20 minutes around there or 30 maximum. Then you do the quiz after. It's after quiz that we resume the class. So I'm asking, are
So
you
what
ready
will
to?
it cover?
It's up to where
What-
we discuss. It's all what we discussed
Until
from the-
today?
Yes.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
Sounds good, not bad.
Yes, sir, we can do it.
Wait, so is it going to be like this in Arabic or it will be like English?
Well, the instructions are in Arabic, in English, and again, there's no writing involved. It's either multiple choice, it's either matching, it's either anyway. It is just there's no writing involved. It's where
Yeah,
you
but
choose.
with no translation, so we have to read it ourselves and understand.
The instructions will be in English. You'll be asked like to fill in the whatever or to do whatever. So the instructions are in English. It is the content that you choose where to locate is in Arabic, but the instructions are in English, and there is no writing involved. It is either majority multiple choices, those jumbled questions. So there's no writing involved. It is multiple. There are multiple choices.
Okay, why don't you post them on the Blackboard? Then you give us like a period, maybe like Sunday or weekend, over weekends, a specific time, like 2 hours. It should be to be done with it.
2 hours to do a quiz, man.
No, I mean you post before the expiry date. That's what I mean.
No, actually, you will do 20-30 minutes before the class begins. So our class begins at 9. You'll be given up to 9:20, up to 9:30 to do the quiz. Then after that, we go our normal. We resume our normal class.
Okay.
So it is a quiz is done within the learning hours.
Okay, that's
yes. If I put it on Saturday, somebody will say, I was somewhere else. So it is done within the time frame that we have our class from 9 to 12:20. But I prefer you do the quiz first. You cannot concentrate on discussion. You cannot concentrate if you have a quiz. So your mind will be all about the quiz and whatever. So basically, normally what we do is we do the quiz first, then we go back we resume our class. Is that in order?
So, sir, during the semester, we only having 2 quizzes or?
Actually 3, minimum of 3 quizzes, minimum.
3 quizzes.
Yes.
It's okay then. We can do ours on Sunday, the first one.
Not on Saturday. Yes, next.
I mean Saturday. Sorry, Saturday our class time.
Is everybody else okay with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let me put that. Next week would be what? Next week would be 12, huh?
Wait, so it will be next week?
It would be Saturday next week, yes. You have a lot of
please
time to revise,
share.
Sadim.
Please share these PowerPoints, please, from the beginning, because I haven't seen them.
Yes. Yes, Adim.
So never mind. I'm just still stressed about this thing, reading these sentences.
No, you should not stress. This one is easy. This one is easy. You can read. You can read. You know, it's just beginning. We are just beginning. So by the end of the semester, you see yourself reading books, Arabic books. Okay, anything else? So those are the exercise assignment, and that is the quiz. So you prepare yourself for the quiz. Probably the class chair, Musa.
Yes, sir.
You can remind probably on Wednesday. You can say, "Hey guys, we have a quiz on Saturday, on Friday." You know, just reminding those may forget. Although I don't expect anybody to forget, but again, just to emphasize on revision and having that. And make sure you don't miss the quiz, please, because I don't make any makeups for the quiz.
Okay.
So don't miss the quiz. Make sure you what's called you have all those the what's called the respondents lockdown and all those in your computer, because that one is done, a quiz done through those restrictions. Good. And this note I will just send immediately to the class chair, so he will share you. Okay, so let me see who attended. Bullet Abdi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ahmed Sharif. Firdausa Abdullah.
Present.
Adim.
Present.
Layla Muhammad. Alia Mahmoud.
Present.
Muhammad Abdurrahman.
Present, sir.
Kon.
Present.
Hamdi Farah.
Present.
Musab Ismail.
Yes, I'm here.
Ted Maina. Mujtaba. Asia.
Present.
Joseph Koi. Joseph. Siti Muniru.
Present.
Saeed Musa.
Present.
Farhaz.
Present.
Ramadan Al Hilal. Riyaga.
Present.
Ruwaida.
Present.
Imad Shah. Okay. Let me see. Good. So good. Basically, that's our today's class. Till next Saturday. مع السلامة.
إلى اللقاء.
إلى اللقاء.
في أمان الله.
في أمان الله.